From use of force cases to trends in crime, Denver's police department has launched a series of performance dashboards on the city's website.
Denver 7's Micah Smith reports on the latest effort to improve public trust and information that some groups say could take that goal even further.
How many use of force incidents were Denver police officers involved in last year? How often are officers using their body cameras? With a few clicks of the mouse, that information is readily available.
One of my priorities was to increase public trust.
One way Denver Police Chief Ron Thomas hopes to do that is through these performance and transparency dashboards.
So I really, I think, what's important to you, you measure. And so, and again, we are judging and monitoring our own performance and progress. And I think it's appropriate for people to be able to see that as well.
DPD announced the dashboards a few months ago, and since then, the department has added and regularly updated information on crime, calls for service, and officer-involved shootings.
All of us who are members of the Citizen Oversight Board are completely committed to making sure that not only the Denver Police Department, but the Denver Sheriff's Department works in a very open and transparent way.
Citizens Oversight Board member Terrence Carroll, a former officer, says Denver is leading the way.
Denver's way ahead of most agencies, not only in Colorado, but nationally, in terms of making that type of data available.
I appreciated that they were intentional in trying to give a complete picture of the areas that community is most concerned about, especially use of force.
Dr. Robert Davis with the Task Force to Reimagine Policing says more should be added.
I am concerned that there are some aspects of the use of force and the nature of the use of force that has not been made available. I hope that the Department of Safety will come back to the table with community to ensure that the information that is most relevant to us and most important to us is in fact included on the dashboard.
A suggestion Chief Thomas is open to.
So we actually have worked with Together Colorado. They gave us some suggestions of some other things that they'd like to see made available, and certainly willing to hear from other community groups.
Thomas says after years of criticism regarding transparency,
that criticism is well earned, and so I think we have a lot of work to do in order to repair those relationships.
He hopes the dashboards are a first step toward rebuilding trust with all community members. Reporting in Denver, Micah Smith, Denver 7.